Wakerson audio drama is intended for adult audiences. You will find a detailed list of content warnings in the show notes. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
But who would even know?
The people who ride the bus?
Not if the uniform was official.
Eddie, those people ride the bus every day. They would know if their jolly old bus driver was suddenly replaced by 9 living fucking dead.
My mama used to say a wet shirt's worth half as much up close.
What does that even mean?
It means she had dementia.
This morning, Eddie needed a ride to work, and we told him we'd drop him off after picking Nora up from the precinct. Since we picked her up, she didn't look at any of us in the eye. She hasn't said a word, she just looked down and tugged at her sleeve. Sometimes I noticed her looking out the window at the barren back roads we were taking. I hadn't said much either. I couldn't think about anything except what Kate told me last night. And boy did I try. I tried to think about what to say to Nora. I tried thinking about if I was ever going back to silence. Everything came back to her. It was her. It's because of her I'm sitting in this car right now. I've had a full night and morning to think about it, and I still don't know what to do. Or if I need to do anything.
That's not how you get free bus rides. Can you even drive?
Pull over, I'll show you.
No, fuck no. You leave those smelly hands off this steering wheel.
I just want to show you.
Arnold, hold this nasty bastard back, will ya?
Pull over.
I'm glad you're parking up, sunshine, but I'm not
Pull the fuck over, Ted.
Yes, ma'am.
Nora, are you okay? She walked across the road and stared at the horizon for what seemed like several minutes. Should we go after her?
Let her be, kid. Just a minute longer.
Then she screamed. The sound was soft and barely audible, but she belted it out to any tree that would listen. It didn't last long before she came back.
I'm fine.
Ain't you forgetting something?
You're not driving.
Ted dropped us off at our apartment. I still couldn't get much more than a grunt out of Nora. Her eyes were glassy and unfocused, not looking at anything, just aimed at her feet. Kim stood outside the housing office, staring us down as we approached. We tried to ignore her.
Hey dead guys. Don't give me that look.
Do we have to do this today, Kim?
No shit, we can if you want. Or ignore me, I don't give a shit. But someone was looking for you and I told them I'd let you know.
Someone was looking for me?
Imagine that. And they were alive, too. Color me shocked. I got an address for you. They wanted you to
Thanks, Kim, but I'm good.
Suit yourself.
You can go see her, you know.
I don't think that's the best idea. At least not for a while.
Oh, fuck that.
What? I need time
You need this. You need that. You need a lot of shit, Arnold. You know what you need? Someone who's not dead. You need to not run away when that someone presents themselves to you like Mother Mary.
What?
You've got some archaic idea that she thinks you're this awful thing and she ran away. She may just be a little shocked. You think of that? And she needs to get used to some shit. You're not Frankenstein and she's not some dainty little flower.
A monster?
No, she's not a monster either.
No, I mean Frankenstein was the scientist, not the monster.
Well, you're not Frankenstein's monster either. So go. Go talk to her before you miss your chance. Hell, you may have already missed it.
It's not that simple.
It really is, dude.
No, it's not. She brought me back.
She did?
Yeah. So there's just a lot to unpack there, and I don't know if it's worth it.
So what?
So what? That's a pretty big deal.
What's a big deal is the person who brought you back actually cares about you. Do you have any idea how fucking rare that is? You don't have to forgive her. You can be pissed at her if you want, but if you don't do something, you're gonna end up like David at the preserves factory. And I like talking to you.
You like talking to me?
You have options, Arnold.
Hey, Kim! Wait up!
So, you found yourself a teacher, have you? Some wise sage to instruct you in the art of scripture and magics. Someone who knows which pages carry useful doctrines and which ones you can skim. You have someone to guide you through this life? No? Then what on earth are you doing? I hope you're not expecting to find that here. No, the chapters of this audio novella are but mere suggestions. A gentle shove into the nearest pool, and hopefully a collection of mistakes from which you can learn. So find someone, find them and don't let go. Never let them from your sight or out of your heart. Whether it be a friend, a family member, a dog, or the fucking janitor of your local pastry shop. Time withers, dear listener. Immortality is a wick asking to be cut short.
I got the address from Kim. I'm glad I did. It's been so long I had forgotten where the house was. It's tucked away in an upscale neighborhood hiding at the end of a cove. I recognize the house by the blue door. It's the only one in the whole neighborhood that isn't green. I stand at the driveway for a few minutes, not sure if I should go up there or leave. It feels like I'm being watched, like eyes are all over me. It's enough to make me turn around when the door opens. A man steps out. He waves. He's coming this way. Brother Emmerich?
Am I?
Yes?
If you say so. You look like Arnold, but are you? You do have your mother's hair, though it's a little dirty now. You also have the attention of my daughter, and I can't deny that. And you still know how to keep your mouth shut.
You still don't.
20 years at a podium will do that to you. Come inside. Sit a while.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just here to see Kate. I was told she wanted to see me.
Actually, that was me that was looking for you.
You?
Come inside.
Are you feeling better? Nolan said you've been sick.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. Do you want something to drink?
No, thanks.
Just as well. I'm afraid I don't have much to offer.
Not kicking me out is good enough for me. Or calling me a demon.
Who would do a thing like that?
Nolan.
Nolan. The fact that man is still kicking is living proof God's plan is a mystery.
He's one of a kind.
To be truthful, I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do. But demons aren't timid and they don't keep to themselves. I've seen the dead, more than I've cared to recently. I haven't known any, though. Except you, of course. And your soul may be in limbo, but it's still there.
You might not say that if you could see it.
I can see it.
Really? What does a soul look like?
On the living, a roadmap. With all its branching paths and choices. On the dead, a maelstrom.
Okay.
You don't believe me either. It's not that hard. Any of us can see a soul. I see hundreds of them every day. I preach to them. Here, look at me.
Okay.
What do you see?
I see you.
No. You're doing it wrong. Really look at me. Now?
I see a very tired man who needs to lie down.
Keep working on it.
Emmerich has always been a little bit different. But it's always been a different you can understand. Now, though, I think he's seen a bit too much of the world. Still, he was always a shield for me and Kate. Someone to wave off Mother or Reverend Nolan. Is Kate at church?
We don't spend every waking minute at the church, you know. But yes.
When will she be home?
It might be a while. Kate's been through a lot lately. First you're dead, then you're alive, then your mom's dead. Something like that can take a toll on a person's mind, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I like you, Arnold. Always have. But what you two had isn't now. And that's what she needs. She needs to move past it and be here. Both of you do, to be honest. If Nolan or anyone else saw you two together, well, it wouldn't be good.
You can't keep her locked up.
We're not. She made this choice on her own. It's the lesser of two evils right now. She wants to. Now she needs to be better. And we're helping her.
Is that what she chose?
It is. It will be. Do you know what your soul really looks like?
You said it was a maelstrom.
It's a maelstrom with no definitive shape. It ebbs and flows. It's confused and indecisive, and it's scared. So let me be clear. Don't talk to Kate. Don't see her. Eyes are on the two of you, and if you risk this, you will get burned. So keep to yourself. Stay where it's safe. In fact, when you leave here, use the back door. Leave through the woods. You've already got a target on your back. Don't give anyone a reason to shoot. Okay?
Where did he go?
He's probably okay.
Isn't he, usually the first one here?
The circle was already alive with conversation. Seth patiently waited for everyone to calm down. His face was strained tonight. It's never strained. I tried not to think about my conversation with Emmerich, but as I walked through the woods behind his house, I couldn't help feel like I was being watched. Nora stood at the refreshments table drinking coffee. Her hood was pulled over her head. She left a space in the circle, but there was another empty chair. And everyone noticed.
Okay, guys, tonight, I don't have a topic. I just want to go around the room and see what's new, what's old, maybe. I just want to know how everyone's doing. It's been a tight couple of weeks, and these emotions can be...
Where's Eddie?
Eddie. There was a burning earlier today, and, yeah. So... Well, hold on now, I need to react. I think we've had enough of that lately, so how about tonight we just have a moment of silence for Eddie? Nora, can you come in the circle, please?
The Keurig's broken.
I know, just come sit.
I unplugged it.
Well, let's talk. Nora, could you start us off?
How would you like me to do that?
You could start by taking your hood off.
If it pleases the court.
Nobody's... Are you wearing makeup?
She was. Her skin had more color than I'd ever seen. The scar around her eye was completely covered up and nothing more than a bump. She even had contact lenses in. She would have looked passable if not for a few spots she missed with the foundation. And at the sound of everyone's reaction, the look on her face went from defiance to sheepish regret. She did her best to hide the change, but it still slipped out.
I mean, you look good, you do, but why?
Just felt it was time for a change.
I get that, but there are other changes you can make. You don't need to pretty yourself up for the rest of the world.
Who says I want to be pretty? How do you know I want to be part of the rest of the world? What if I want the rest of the world to stay as far the fuck away from me as possible?
Do you want to...
No, Seth, I don't. I never want to talk about it, and I never will.
We're just worried about you. It's not good for anybody to bottle up everything inside and never let it out.
I have let it out. I bit someone in the face, so I think it's going okay.
And you got arrested for it.
Yep, I did.
Nora, come on. Why does everybody... Can someone pick up that chair, please?
Can you open the door, please? Look, I'm not gonna judge or question it, okay? You look great. You look hideous?
That's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I couldn't tell if she was joking or not. She still wore the makeup, but her face was tense and anything but jovial. I'm going to Silence tonight. I thought I should tell someone this time. Someone I trust.
I'm sorry, are you trying to make a joke or just fucking stupid?
Well, I get why you would think that.
Apparently not. What do you want to give them this time? Another finger, your arm, maybe your head since you're clearly not using it?
I already gave them the new finger.
When did you do that?
A couple of days ago.
I didn't notice.
Well, you had other stuff going on. Look, it's not that bad. They give you this thing to smoke, and then it all comes rushing back. It's like you're really there talking to them again. Nora stared at me blankly. She kind of looked like she didn't know how stupid I actually was. If you're worried, you could come with me. Well, just give up something small. You look like you could use it.
Arnold Kelly, are you trying to get me to do drugs? I am so proud of you right now.
No!
But we're gonna pay!
And you're fine, but not her.
What'd I do?
You stabbed me!
I did not.
Yes, you did. Last time you were here, when you ran inside, you pushed my knife into my leg.
You mean you stabbed yourself?
You pushed me into myself? Who shoved someone holding a knife? That's dangerous.
Well, I won't do that again. I'll even let you cut something off this time.
No. I want an apology, and then I want to take whatever I want.
A what?
Just do it, Nora.
Fuck this guy.
Are you sure she can't just do the normal thing? She just lost someone.
Everyone in that room just lost someone. Everyone always needs it. What they don't need is to act like a bunch of assholes to get it.
Sorry about pushing you.
And
that you got stabbed. I didn't mean to, okay?
Okay.
What do you want?
Just the hand that pushed me.
That's too much.
All right. Have at it.
Nora, you don't have to do all this.
Can it cover him too?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
You shouldn't have done that.
You told me to. Now you're changing your mind?
I mean, I could have paid too.
It's just a hand. I can smoke with the other one. This thing better be as good as you say.
Hey, I never said that. We get to the back, and they're passing the bong around the table. I can see other people having their own experiences in corners of the room. Some laughing, some crying, and then a man offers us a seat.
Do you wanna?
No, you first.
So this is it?
Yeah, just one hit and don't overdo it.
Fuck off, I just gave up a hand.
Hey, let me light it for you.
I got it.
Oh, okay, that's good. You good?
The fuck is that?
It's natural.
They always say that.
You weren't supposed to take that much. What is that? Are you waving at me?
Use your other hand, Nora.
Oh, the finger. Nice. All right, well, enjoy your trip. You ready?
Just a second. I want to make sure she doesn't,
She'll be fine. I'm keeping an eye out.
I look over my shoulder, and she's already lying on the ground, moving her hand like she's drawing something. She's talking to someone that isn't there. It's the most innocent I've ever seen her look. And a genuine smile, too.
Hey, you've done this before, right? Yeah, that was you. I'm surprised you came back for seconds after the trip you had.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, take it easy this time, okay?
He slides the bong in front of me. I start to reach for it, and...
James, please! Without you.
Are you gonna take it? Come on, man. Line's waiting.
Yeah.
You remember how, right?
Yeah, I got it.
No!
Nora?
Well, hey, careful with that.
What happened? She looks terrified.
Where? But Abby was...
It's okay. I'm here. Nora, wait! I found Nora alone in one of the back rooms. She was huddled against a wall on the floor, her head buried in herself. Hey.
Hey.
She lifted her head slightly. The light shining through the windows caught her face. It was wet and runny. She rubbed at her face, smudging her makeup and making it patchier than before. I sat beside her, not saying anything. I didn't know what to say. She was stiff at first, but soon rested her head on my shoulder.
I saw her. I talked to her. I was a kid, just bugging her while she was trying to do homework. I'd always drive her crazy while she was trying to work. But then we were older. I was driving us home from a party. We were arguing about something. Stupid shit. It was always stupid shit. The last thing I heard was her screaming at me to watch the road, and then headlights. How could I forget that?
We sat for longer than was comfortable. Neither of us said a word. We let the silence last until it was almost normal. I didn't know what I could say, but I opened my mouth anyways. I'm not coming back here anymore. And I don't think I'll see Kate again.
So you're just gonna...
Yeah. You?
What's going on? Oh my God!
What is it? Nora, what is it?
Some guy on fire!
Everybody out! Now! Get out! No pushing!
I couldn't get a look at the man, but I could smell him. People around us were covering their mouths, holding their noses. We heard a lot of confusion. Burnings weren't necessarily new, but this was. The display of it all. When we got outside, we saw that it wasn't just a display. It was a message, and it was sprayed on the side of the building.
Let the past burn. Breeze carries our words like knives to the center of a concrete gate, littered with the ruins of our failed escapes. Easily the strongest of us all smoke the wearer of the mask to the concrete wall. There's never been an easy path, even as the sun shapes the hourglass.
Wakers, an audio drama, is produced by Bedrock Productions. It is written and directed by Garrett Atkinson and co-directed by Dalton Sides. Featuring the voices of Kevar Maffit, Ashley Trevathan, Mychael Gault, Jordan Epperson, Diana Chabot, Katie Houston, John Maness, Michael Johnson, Gabby Calvert, Abi Wiggins, Six Carolino, and Keegan Riley. For additional attributions and information, please see the show notes. Thank you for listening.